I'm assuming they're holding the spot for me. I mean, that's how it seemed. And the HR person reached out to me this morning and checked to see if there was an update, but I mean, I guess I really should divulge because I can't speak in these strange riddles the whole time. So, and again, this is just the way things have gone the last few days, last week or so since we last saw each other. But my ID expired, my driver's license expired back in November, and I've been trying really hard to get that taken care of. And I was trying back in November, and for the last 15 years, I was carrying around what I thought was a birth certificate. It's not. It's just a copy of the birth certificate, and I don't even think it's a certified copy. It's a document from 1994, so it's really old and tattered, and it looks legitimate enough. But when I took it to the DMV, along with 2 pieces of mail and my social security and my current ID, to get a new driver's license in Tennessee, they were like, "Oh, we can't use this. It's just a copy." Nobody knows where my original birth certificate is, and they need the original in Tennessee. Now I've been told that you can go through a website called Vital Check to get a certified copy of your birth certificate, and that should suffice, but I've called the DMV like 2 or 3 times, and I've gotten 2 or 3 different answers, some of which said, no, that won't work. So I've paid all this money to have this document overnighted to me for nothing possibly, or it might work, but I haven't gotten a definitive yes. I've gotten a definitive no and a maybe. So we'll see what happens. And I just, I clarified. I was like, so you're telling me if somebody doesn't have their original birth certificate, they can't, in the state of Tennessee, they can't have a driver's license? And the lady was like, yes, that's correct. And I was like, that doesn't seem right, because how many people have their original birth certificate? was thinking